Hello and welcome to another instance of Follow point of sale dry cleaning software training videos. This one is about delivery and billing. Now, billing for delivery can get a little complicated because you may want to send a bill at the end of every month. You may want to charge the credit card immediately. You may want to charge the credit card at the end of the month so that you don't incur large credit card processing charges. The other thing is you may want to just simply accept money or a check every time that you do the delivery in order to close the account. So to start out with, what we're going to do is we're going to look at how to set up the various different ways of payment for delivery. It is based per customer, so each customer can have their own way of paying, and that's also based on whether you've set up the automatic credit card processing in Store Manager. Now, if you're interested in doing that and you haven't done it already, all you need to do is go to the website followpos.com, go to contacts, and there's some phone numbers and email addresses for the credit card processing people. They'll set you up free. We have a contract with OpenEdge to give you a month-to-month contract. You can cancel at any time. They'll give you a free credit card reader, and they will match or beat any current contract price that you have. So in most cases, you're going to save quite a bit of money. Once they've set you up, they're going to turn on this checkbox here that says use credit card processing, and they'll put a path here for the credit card processing payment. After that, Vivaldi is all automated. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to choose your customers that are on a delivery route. And I have a sample delivery test customer that I created here. And we're going to go to the accounting tab. Now, to set up the various different types of credit card processing, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the accounting tab. And if you want to set this customer up for a accounts receivable statement, you're going to click accounts receivable, click over in the billing account field. It'll copy one time the shipping address and the home address down to the billing field. And now you're all basically set up for automatic credit card processing. Not credit card processing, automatic accounts receivable processing, meaning that every time you deliver something or pick it up and place it on account, it's automatically transferred to the accounts receivable module. Okay. The second way that you can do it is you can indicate that the customer is cash only, meaning every time you do a delivery, it's going to require you to get cash, come back, and do a manual pickup using the pickup module. The third way, and the most common way, is to enter a credit card permanently on file. Now, Follow is PPI compliant. It does not store credit cards, so it'll actually store a token. And to do that, you click the Save Credit Card Get Token button in the Customer Accounts tab. After you do that, Follow will pop up and ask you to enter a credit card number and an expiration date with no slashes, and then click process. If the card number has been used already, it'll verify it, and what it'll do is return a special token, and you can see the tokens located here. We're going to click OK, and it's going to store that token to the customer file. Now at that point, go ahead and hit save, and that'll save that token to the system. And now anytime that the customer comes in and picks up an order and chooses credit card, Follow will ask you, do you want to charge the credit card on file, and it'll automatically charge to the credit card, or actually the token that will charge to the credit card internally. Also, if you do a delivery and you don't have accounts receivable clicked, but they do have a token on file, when you process the delivery for that customer, it'll automatically charge that token. Okay. So, and that's a simple process. When you go to delivery, I'm going to choose Monday's route, and I'm going to edit, and you'll see that there's a bunch of tickets here, and if I happen to choose to process one of these tickets and the customer has a token on file, when I click process, internally it'll charge that credit card. So if you have 100 customers that you've delivered today and they all have tokens, you just click process account and it'll go through, cycle through each ticket, find their token, charge that token, find the token, charge the token, and it works very well. If any of these tokens get declined because the card expired, all you need to do is go and click the Show Declined Tickets button here, and it'll pop up and show you all the declined tickets and the accounts, and then all you need to do is go into their customer file and update those credit cards. Now, the other way is if the customer, and we're going to pull up that same customer again, if the customer has accounts receivable and a token, then what's going to happen is when they process their credit card, it's going to automatically transfer to accounts receivable, and you'll be able to process all the tickets at once. So what'll happen is anytime the on account is selected, when you process a ticket, it'll transfer to accounts receivable, and at the end of the month you may have, let's say, 5 or 10 or 20 tickets, and you can click this little button here, charge balance to credit card on file. It'll add up all the tickets that haven't been paid yet, automatically charge the one amount, and then it will place a payment record showing that that particular payment was charged to their credit card. Now, if the credit card fails for whatever reason, then what will happen is it'll put a not authorized in their account, so you can see that it wasn't authorized, and you can call the customer to get an updated credit card. Okay, so basically that's it for delivery and accounts receivable. And as I did mention before, if the customer ever does walk in and try to make a payment on a ticket that's on file, it will ask you, do you want to charge to the credit card that's on file? So for instance, this customer, I believe, has a token. I'm going to click pay by credit card, and it says, do you want to charge to the token on file? I'm going to say yes. It'll automatically go to the bank and charge that token for you and pay off the order. If it's not paid, it'll say cannot approve. You can see that this credit card was approved. I'm going to click OK, and now I'm going to print the receipt, which the receipt comes out of the printer. 2 copies, one for the customer, one for you. They sign it, put it in the cash drawer, and we're all done. That's it, and enjoy follow.